Not only is he a frontrunner for writing, directing, and producing the Edward R. Murrow film Good Night and Good Luck, now he's getting raves for his acting in the new drama Syriana. George Clooney is with us this morning. You ready for this? Do you read your own reviews? Do you ever read that stuff?
I write my own reviews usually.
Those are the ones you pay most attention to.
Those are the only ones I read.
Syriana, 4 stars, Rolling Stone, and this is what it says about your acting. This is the best acting Clooney has ever done. He's hypnotic, haunting, and quietly devastating.
I like the idea. It's the best acting I've ever done, which, because I kept the bar low enough. That,
I'm going to let you have this.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I'll have to read it then.
For what it's worth.
Let's look at the other ones. Oh, there's Harry Potter, too. I heard they had a bad weekend.
Yeah, they had a very rough weekend at the box office. Let me ask you this, though. For this role, you gained how much weight?
Ultimately, about 35 pounds. It started at 30 pounds in 30 days.
That can't be good for you.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not good for me.
And you grow a beard, and you play a character loosely based on
Bob Baer, the real CIA guy.
Who wrote a book and kind of a tell-all book about his experience in the CIA in the Middle East.
The first book was the one that we optioned, and Steve Gaghan was going to write the screenplay.
Who's the guy who did Traffic and won the Academy?
Exactly. But what really happened was, because the first book is basically how you become a CIA agent, and sort of how disillusioned they became after the fall of the Berlin Wall. Yeah. The second book he wrote is much more about what the film is about, which is sort of all these interconnecting oil issues.
Right. Gaghan, if I can sort of cut to the chase here a little bit, if I can use your movie talk.
Sure.
Is that what? Do you ever say that?
I use it a lot. I say cut to the chase.
Gaghan is the guy who did Traffic. He was addicted to heroin in his life, and part of the premise of this movie is he says America is addicted to cheap oil, from which all of these kind of crazy stories evolve.
I wouldn't use those same metaphors, but I would say that it is certainly a discussion worth having. It's worth talking about the issues which are, at some point, we're going to have to address some of our involvement in all of this.
Yeah. There are 4 or 5 storylines. There's a storyline about a couple of guys who lose their jobs on an oil thing in Saudi Arabia who end up being, sort of swept up in the whole Islamicist movement, and CIA guys, of which you play one, and you basically are the good soldier who ends up being cut loose by the CIA. Let me just show you a clip, because this is, here you are going, trying to confront one of your CIA bosses about why is this happening to me. Let's take a look.
It's a criminal investigation. 2 men were killed.
I was almost killed. Now they're asking me questions about the Amiri brothers, asking me questions about Tehran.
You gotta understand, this wrecks careers. I shouldn't even be talking to you.
I punched in Prince Nasser al-Sabai and my computer gets seized. Now where'd that job come from? Where did the Nasser job come from?
I'm advising you to drop it.
Why am I being investigated? Why am I being investigated, Fred?
Goodbye, Bob.
Yeah. Adios. It's a complicated movie, to say the least. Yeah. A lot of very, very good